Alright, welcome everyone. Figured it's time I updated you on this Unity practice project of mine because, well, there's been quite a lot of work done on it. Not necessarily that I've been like bashing at it that much, it's just I've been able to achieve much more than I thought I initially could. In fact, I'm reaching a sort of level of playability here that is acceptable. This is kind of a more or less complete experience. So let's start by doing something interesting here. I'm going to show you a capture of what it looked like the last time I updated you guys on this project. What the game looked like last time. I think I was introducing the jump scares. We still had that basic office there and the same old animatronic behavior. Just the jump scare was included. Few extra little things here and there, but nothing major. I mean, it was improved to a degree. Right before that, I'd done the camera system. But now what I'm going to do as you're watching that is I'm going to play a clip, a sort of cinematic capture, if you want, of the layout as I have it now. Now, word of warning, the video you're about to watch is not in stereoscopic 3D, and the reason being is the whole objective of this exercise was to get this thing running at 4K. So what I wanted to do is run at 4K, downsample to 1080p, see what that looked like, you know, to get it extra cinematic, even put a couple of effects on the camera. Problem is capturing that in stereoscopic 3D was tanking my system outright. So I went ahead and captured it monoscopic, did what I could, and I'm gonna go ahead and play that now, and you're gonna be able to take a look at what's changed. It starts with the main office. This looks pretty damn good, even though it's not in stereoscopic 3D. You notice all of the wall, ceiling, floor surfaces have all been updated, more gritty materials. Some of the assets have been replaced. If they haven't been replaced, they've been at least updated. And there's been a lot of work done. As you pan out into the hall, you can see even the hall now is no longer just a hollow blank shell. It's actually a hallway with a doorway at the end. That doorway leads into the party room, which is not yet furnished, but it's got some grit. I mean, it's got some style to it now. And also the stage with our three infamous animatronics all the way at the end. So that's an interesting capture. Now I'll have another capture to show you as you can see the game running in front of me here, looking at Bonnie and Freddy. Here's an interesting capture. You can even see me from this view playing with the doors in the office there. I can see them move in the game world, playing with the doors and the lights. This is an overhead view of the game world as it's running in the Unity editor. So you can actually see the animatronics move around. You can see the cam lights turning on and off. It's actually pretty cool. Meanwhile, in this run, I ran out of power. I'm not too worried about it. I'll explain that after. But a couple of other notes I want to make about that part is, interestingly enough, what you're looking at there is just the game running as I would, but with the overhead view right in the Unity editor. And a couple of things I like to check out in there is, first off, how the sound effects are going. Because in the previous version, the sound effects were just fixed sounds embedded in the background noise. But now they're real sound effects. So the animatronics they're basically picking out of a set of 20 sounds at random, and they emit them as they move about. So the player can actually hear their location and sort of use those sounds to help them know what to do next. So that's been added. There's a good deal of work just done on that. I mean, I had to listen a few times, and I used that view a couple of times, just see as they moved about, as I could hear the sounds where they were on the map. Another thing that's been done is the randomizer itself that moves the animatronics around has been updated and just works way, way better than it did before. I don't know, the shuffle was kind of repetitive, and now it's just a lot more, let's just say, random. In fact, in the latest tests I've done, I've seen really interesting stuff happen, so that's pretty cool. So that's a look at all the clips I wanted to show you. Now let's dive right into it, but we're gonna dive into it in safe mode, if you may. Alright, so safe mode run. What I'm doing here is I got a build that has the jump scares disabled. This is so I can think and talk and describe what I changed. Because the captures you just watched, you only saw the product of my work about 80% of the way through the last batch of updates. So I've done a little more work since. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at that. I want to make a first note. Anyone who tries this, because there's going to be links to download this in the description of this video. If you want to go ahead and get yourselves a copy, either the standard version for monitors or the VR version, which I'm using right now. You're going to want to, especially if you're using extended mode with the Oculus Rift, you're going to put your mouse pointer over the game when you start. I don't care that it's monoscopic. This is the only way right now that I've found to easily lock the mouse cursor to the game and have it prevent having it from falling out of the screen as you're navigating the camera system. So you put your mouse pointer on the window. I know it's lame, but the only way I got to get it going right now for now. I'm going to try to find a better solution. You go ahead and click there. I'll start your game. Or, yeah, there you go. Am I capturing? Wow, this is running pretty well. I'm surprised. The only problem is while I capture, it likes to crash because this is running in DirectX 11 and Unity builds in DirectX 11 are not stable. They crash at random. First thing. Oh shit, Chica already moved. I wanted to look at you three all together and I have a nice picture to start the game, and Chica is already poised on killing me. So as you can see here, right on this camera, look, there's a door over there. That door, well, I added today. That's one of the last things I did. I actually added a room. We can go ahead and take a look at that room in Cam 3. There's even furniture in there. There's a disassembled Bonnie. So, worked on that. I worked on the party room, obviously. There's that stage there. And Freddy, this version actually introduces Freddy. He moves. He moves much less than the two others. This operates a bit like something between Night 1 and Night 2 of the first game. So Bonnie moves a lot. Chica sort of covers for Bonnie. Where the fuck is Chica? What? Already? God damn it. Chica likes to cover for Bonnie, but she might actually come and kill you. In fact, I get a feeling I almost had it there. Now, of course, the jump scares are disabled, so I can't lose this game. But I'm surprised. Like I said earlier, I improved the randomizer and it surprises me. The game does things that I don't expect. Like right now, Freddy isn't moving. Sometimes he moves right when he's allowed to, which is about 30 seconds into the night. And look, Chica's just wandering around like a dumbass. I guess the stupidity factor is working. Bonnie's coming at me. Yeah, so Bonnie's actually going to go through the kill cycle and get reset without jump scaring me. There you go. That probably happened. So if I go back to the first camera, Bonnie's been reset. That's a new feature right there. Full reset on the animatronic when it tries to kill you. Yeah, that would happen also if you had the door closed. And Chica would also reset. So there's no more like halfway fallback position. They just reset. You can also see that I updated the camera map to reflect the positions, the actual positions, because now I'm modeling the whole scenery. I mean, if I wanted to, which I don't, I could actually allow free roam through this area because it's actually for real now. I mean, everything connects. It's no longer a bunch of cubes floating in midair. This is all connected together, so it's pretty cool. A lot of work done there, and as you can see, they really, really are active like crazy. And the virtual reality mode with the new style in the room and everything, it does make you uneasy, especially when you know that the jump scares are on. I'm even upscaling the texture on the Oculus Rift right now. By the way, I gotta make that note. If you run this in VR and you have frame rate issues, please let me know. I may be overdoing it. I'm at 1.25 upscale, so it's doing a 1.25 times 1080p, downscaling it to 1080p. It's much less than the standard version, which has an option to go all the way up to 2K, but it actually helps. Oh, and that's another thing. On the stand, oh shit, look at Freddy, look at Freddy. He's in room, he's on cam 3. Oh man, that's cool. It's the first time I see him there in the VR app, believe it or not. I've been testing it a lot, looking at it on the screen, but oh, look at you. You think it's funny, eh? You're distracting me now. Because where the others are trying to kill me. And look, Bonnie's already back. Watch this. It's not even 6 yet. Oh, there we go. Speaking of 6. So that ends the night. There's probably 1 or 2 kill attempts there already by the animatronics. So really anything can happen, but it is in the easy to medium difficulty right now, not much higher. I could allow the player to vary this, of course, but for now, I mean, this is where I got to, and I'm gonna take a break on this. I wanted this. It was already playable, so I wanted to make it look good. Obviously, there's the point of my practice, and I also wanted to ramp it up to a point where it's like at least a fun experience. Because I'm probably going to put this aside for a little bit now, got other things to work on, and I wanted to leave the mark for now with something that's sort of playable. So I kind of got there. I'm really happy with this, and I'm about to relaunch it now with the jump scares on. I'm going to let myself get scared once, and then I'm going to play the game for real. I'm actually going to try to win the night. Alright, folks. You're going to get to see me as I suffer. I want to do the run I dread the most here. I'm going to go back in. I rebuilt the application, this time enabling the jump scares, so it's not going to be... basically, my ass is going to be fair game now, and it's going to be seen on video. So here we go. Let's just dive right in, shall we? Alright. Oh, look at that. I get that nice initial picture of the 3 stationary animatronics this time around. That's what I wanted to show you earlier. And I'm going to play defenseless this time around, so I'm not going to be closing the doors if they come for me. I'm going to let them do their thing. And I'm actually going to be using all the elements but the doors to watch them come at me. The way I programmed the animatronics, you're very likely to see Chica moving first. Actively, should I say. What Chica's doing here by going to camera 2A is either coming to kill me or covering for Bonnie. Basically, she's trolling the player, sort of keeping the attention diverted onto him. And it was, oh shit. Now Bonnie's coming, and Chica's coming. When Chica's at the window, you are already a little at risk of being killed, but there's Bonnie on cam 1B. Oh shit, I'm dead. I'm so fucking dead. I programmed Chica. Chica's not stupid. Ah! I knew it was coming and I'm not ready for it. Look at the game over screen. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? And listen. You can hear herself choking in the suit. You piece of shit! Tell me that got captured. Oh yeah, cool. Okay, that got captured. Yeah. Yeah, I got another DirectX 11 crash, believe it or not. It likes to do that very often. Good thing I got to the end of it. If that happens a lot to you, let me know. That might mean the upscaling is causing this, because it's happening more often now. Mostly when I capture. I've actually run this to just look at it on the screen many times. Didn't crash. So it probably is the capture. Fuck. Anyways. Better, like, that was actually a good playthrough. That Chica got me by surprise, even though I totally expected it. Go figure. Please don't crash. No crashing. Crashing, no. This time I'm gonna play it seriously. I'm actually going to try and play my game. Alright, so I know that they're at the beginning here. You could even imagine the phone guy talking a little bit. Kind of a la Night 2, not a la Night 1. Couldn't have him talking for 2 hours because the animatronics do become active long before that. In fact, I'm surprised Chica hasn't moved yet. So wow. Oh yeah, one thing. There's spotlights now for the lights, so they have a source. So it's no more just coming out of nowhere. The last thing I'd like to do is probably change the switch panels, make them a little bit more comprehensible. Chica's moved. Chica's moved, people. My game is on. And this time I am defending myself. I want to see if I find a bug where they can actually go through the doors. That would highly suck, but probably would be a necessary fright to experience to make sure that I've got my ass covered in this game. Make sure that everything's working. All right. So got Chica trolling me. I'm gonna pay attention to the right side, save that power, make sure I can make 6 a.m. And a mechanic that I've added that I didn't mention is the fact that they don't like when you stare at them with the cameras. They know you are looking at them, and it is a behavior modifier. It's not major, it's a very small factor, but if you stare at them very long, they will sort of take that to aggression and move a little faster. Shit. No. Okay, Chica went back. Chica's sort of blocking Bonnie right now. So nothing's gonna happen. I'm pretty safe. I can actually pull back. And this is where my randomizer is really the big surprise in this build. Because there's things that happen that you don't expect. Sometimes you'll get killed right off the bat, and sometimes it'll take forever for things to build up. There's always something major, well, in my tests at least, there's always been something major happening around 4 a.m. So, oh crap. Look who's on camera 3. Which means, oh crap. I talked about 4 a.m. We're getting close to that. Yep. Camera 2, camera 1. And Bonnie was unable to move earlier, so Chica's there. Freddy's there. Alright, guys. Be nice. Be nice. Maybe I can win this without even having anything happen to you. Uh-oh. Tough luck. Here they come. Here they come. Oh, shit. No, something moved now. I can hear some thumping. Shit. Oh, crap. Okay, Freddy went back. Phew. Oh, shit. Here comes Bonnie. 4 a.m., people. 5 a.m. Can I make it? Can I make it without being attacked by Bonnie? Without having to even close the door. Crap. Oh, shit. Power remaining, too. Oh, no. You know what? I'm good. It's 5 a.m. I'm good. I'm gonna fend her off. If she goes back to the stage, I just saved my own ass. Wait a minute. Was that? Oh, shit. Chica's back. Don't make me fucking run out of power. Come on, game. Oh, shit. Bonnie's at my door. I am not dead right now, but I got 9% power remaining. Yes! If I ran out the power there and Bonnie wasn't going back to the stage, she was still at my door, I was in trouble. I say she, I don't know what Bonnie is. Sorry to huge fans of the game. I don't mean to disrespect the fanhood, but I think Chica's a girl, and I forget the other one. What's a girl? It's not Foxy? Maybe it's Bonnie? Anyways, I like to call her a she just because it's like a machine in the game, kind of like a car. So that's how I refer to it. Hey, look at that. The scene transitioned everything. Nothing crashed this time. So this is really fucking random and decides to happen mostly when I'm capturing. I had like 3 in a row at the beginning. I had to redo my takes. So I guess this is random. I hope it doesn't happen to you too often. You can download this app. Links in the description. Let me know how it runs for you. Standard and VR. I'm interested in both, obviously, because the tricks I do in the standard are a little different from the VR version. I kind of go a little higher in the camera effects and the oversampling, so kind of cool, but got to make sure it works right? So got to be stable. Game's gonna work, so very important. Thanks for watching, people. This was a pretty good through and through demo of the last batch of updates. Probably be a while now before I do another run. I'm probably still gonna work on it just at a slower pace now. I really needed to learn a few priority things in Unity, and it was nothing like, it was perfect. This was like my guinea pig for a whole bunch of experiments. And now also I'm loaded on pretty cool assets, pretty cool looking assets. So nice. See you around, people. Thanks for watching.